Imagine lying in bed at 3 a.m., not because you can't sleep, but because something inside you refuses to be silent. The world outside is still, the night is calm, but inside there's a restlessness, a voice that's been trying to reach you beneath the noise of past lovers, the weight of societal expectations, and the ache of being misunderstood. It doesn't speak in full sentences, it doesn't yell, it whispers, and yet it shakes you because it asks a question you've been afraid to answer. Are you really alone, or are you just finally free? And in that moment, staring at the ceiling, you begin to realize something strange. The silence you once feared now feels like space to breathe. The emptiness you once tried to fill with someone else's presence is now room to grow. And for the first time in a long time, you're with the only person who's never left you. Most people see being single as a flaw, a temporary state, something to fix or escape from. They swipe, they scroll, they settle, not because they're in love, but because they're afraid of being with themselves. They've been taught that worth is found in validation, that love means completion, that a partner is proof of value. But here's the truth: no one can complete you, because you are not a puzzle missing pieces. You are a whole universe undiscovered. A vast sky of potential, and silence is the only telescope strong enough to show you that being single in 2025 isn't like it was before. It's not a pause between chapters. It's the chapter itself. It's a revolution, a reclamation. It's the decision to stop waiting for someone to choose you and start choosing yourself. You wake up and there's no one beside you. But instead of loneliness, you feel possibility. There's no compromise, no explaining, no shrinking yourself to be palatable for someone else's comfort. You make your coffee exactly how you like it. You wear what feels like you, not what pleases another's eye. You fill your day not with small talk and pretending, but with meaning and alignment. And yet, there are moments when the world tries to pull you back in. Your aunt asks if you met someone. Your friend looks at you with pity. The movies tell you love is everything. Songs mourn the absence of a lover as if it's the end of life itself. But deep down, you know the truth. They are projecting a fear. They've never confronted the fear of facing themselves without distraction, without roles, without the mirror of someone else to define their reflection. But you are doing what many can't. You're sitting in the quiet with your own soul and listening. This isn't loneliness, it's solitude. And there's a difference. Loneliness is the ache for connection, born from disconnection. Solitude is the richness of being with yourself, born from deep connection with who you are. And in this world of constant noise of likes and views and endless conversations, solitude has become a rebellion. It's a sacred act of returning to your core. And in that stillness, you hear something powerful. The sound of your own voice, not influenced, not filtered, just you raw and real. You begin to remember the dreams you forgot when you were too busy, compromising the passions you abandoned while trying to make someone else feel whole, the parts of you that were told to dim because they were too much or not enough. Now they rise again, they stretch and awaken and take up space unapologetically. You begin creating again, writing again, dancing again, not for attention, not for applause, but because it makes your soul come alive. And isn't that what love was supposed to be about? Not completing each other, but setting each other on fire with aliveness. And in this new chapter, you meet yourself in ways you never could when your energy was spent deciphering texts, waiting for calls, molding yourself to be chosen. Now your energy is your own, and you spend it building not just a life, but a legacy. Not just moments, but meaning. You eat alone, but you savor every bite. You walk alone, but your steps feel grounded. You sleep alone, but your dreams feel vast because now the space beside you is not empty. It's sacred. It's waiting not for anyone to fill it, but for the right presence to honor it. And maybe love will come, maybe it won't. But that's no longer the point, because you are not living in anticipation. You are not holding your breath. You are breathing fully here and now. You've stopped seeing love as a destination and started seeing it as an extension of the love you built within yourself. And that changes everything. You stop chasing and start attracting. You stop begging and start embodying. You stop settling and start soaring. So, if you're watching this, wondering if it's okay to be single in a world obsessed with connection, wondering if your value is less because no one texts you, good morning, or holds your hand in photos, let me tell you this. Your value was never dependent on someone else's presence. Your worth doesn't fluctuate with attention. Your existence is enough. Your breath is enough. Your becoming is enough. And maybe, just maybe, being single isn't a waiting room. Maybe it's a sanctuary. Maybe it's not what you're surviving, but what's saving you. And if this speaks to you, if something in your chest feels seen, if a quiet yes just echoed inside your soul, then stay with me, because this is just the beginning. We're about to go deeper into the places most avoid, into the perks you never expected, the gifts that only solitude can give. And if you've felt judged, overlooked, or broken for being single, this next part is for you. Tell me in the comments what being single in 2025 has taught you, and let's walk through this together.